And hello, everybody. We're back. Sorry for the short delay there. I was just chatting with some folks backstage, but yeah, we're gonna get into some music now. Some true metal music for sure. Um, we got John hopping over. Appreciate you, John. Cheers, buddy. Let me go ahead and get this comment pin before I forget and don't do it. Get that there. Get it past the heart so I can actually pin it. Pin message. All right, fantastic. So I know that for some of you, this is maybe heavier than you like, or screamier than like, or whatever the things are. But I hope you'll power through it, and we'll get to some requests tonight for sure, as we always do. But before we get into death and Chuck Schuldiner and his death, first I want to do a little more whiskey content here. So thanks to the wonderful Mr. Great Shot. Good Lord, this one thing. These Balcones bottles, they're a really tight fit in these inflatable sleeves.
But a tight fit is good, though. Right?
Oh yeah, that's what
you're pouring that. I'm going to pour that as well.
All right, so we are popping more bottles tonight. We're going to keep the bottle train going.
Yep.
Come on, where's my knife? See if I can do this without cutting my hand open. All right. There we go. All right. Plasticky thing has been removed. I got water in there. I don't want that. All right. That's mostly cleaned out. And we got Woods joining us. Welcome back, brother.
Cheers, brother.
Yeah, I was out over there a minute looking at Ben play with his camera.
I'm sure that's not all he was playing with.
As long as it was just the camera he's playing with.
All right.
Yeah, I would have stayed.
So, pause for cork pop. Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
Yep.
All right. We'll do new Balcones in the 21090, Glenn. Give me something to sip on while we listen to some death. So now, Woods, I know that you're a pretty big metal guy. I know we've had chats. Where are you at on death? Was death ever anything on your radar?
It's we've talked, as you've called it, the Cookie Monster thing. It's not really my thing. I think Sepultura was about as much of that as I really like that, but once it goes past that, it's really not for. I really like a lot of the music, right? But just the vocals are not for me. So I got a sure mic. It's like yeah, it's not for me.
Yeah, I mean, so now I know we're splitting hairs here, but so for me, what I appreciate about Chuck's vocals is that they're a little more harsh in the way that I like harsh vocals. So instead of being so deep, guttural, toilet bowl.
Right. As far as that stuff goes, death is some of the better examples of it. Right.
Yeah.
You know.
Because Chuck could also like hit those high notes, which you don't find in a lot of other death metal bands. They like to stay in the deeper tones, which I don't like nearly as much. And so we'll get into some of that here, kind of showing off some of Chuck's.
I never really listened to a whole lot of it. Like, I mean, I've heard it, but I've never owned any of their albums or anything like that. So
yeah, I got you. Alex, is this the Lionel Richie stream? You were in the right place. Good Lord, words are still. You know what I'm trying to say, Alex. Yeah, you're in the right place. And Saucy checking in. Delan, Delan. I got to get it out of my head. R.I.P. Chuck for sure. Yeah, man. I mean, like just a huge musical influence for me. Not that I play anything, so I don't know if that's even the right phrasing, but I miss this dude tremendously. And like for me, there was like stages to metal, and so, of course, we all knew about Sabbath, and that was, of course, the godfathers of metal. And then for me, like when Slayer and Metallica came along, like that was the next evolution in metal. Like that was a huge step forward in like heaviness. Hey, there we go. What do you got there, Woods? Oh, an Ibanez. Yeah, that's a cool guitar, man. Very nice. Oh man, yeah, it's got the wood on the back. Yeah, that's a neck through, right? Yeah, that's a cool guitar. Dancing on the ceiling. What the heck? Yes, that was the neck through Ibanez. Yeah, that's what it looked like. Yeah, those are cool, man. But yeah, I never, unfortunately, due to my other occupations, I never took the time as a young man to really dedicate myself to the guitar. I wish I had. And not that it's too late, but like, also probably should be said that I feel like I never had a knack for it. So, yeah, I've practiced off and on for many different times in my life and just never, I don't know, it just didn't really take. But I do love it. It's my favorite instrument to listen to for sure, even though I'm terrible at it. But in any case, let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah, let's start. So I could not find. I wanted a live performance of Chuck doing this, but I could not find one that was good. Mainly, I just wanted to show off the truly brilliant guitar work that is the song. Now we're kind of starting at the end of the catalog, but still, this is just one of my favorite instrumentals of all time. It'd be like top 5, probably easily. I just love this song. There's no harsh vocals, and I thought I would start the stream this way because of that. I feel like pretty much everybody can probably appreciate this. It's just, to me, a beautiful instrumental. So yeah, hopefully you guys like this. Here we go. And hopefully YouTube decides to not suck it this week. We'll see what happens. We're not starting at the beginning. Oh, I remember I had it queued. That's why I was not.
That's a fool's wager.
Oh, wait. There we go. This is close to the original. Very close. I mean, just look at the tremendous guitar work here.
Don't expect to see a Strat in a death metal song, right?
Hell yeah, man. So they had to do quite a bit of editing in this video to make that work, because it's actually 3 guitars that are going at the same time in that song. Yeah, I mean, just like, in my opinion, like masterful writing to get 3 guitars going at the same time, and just like those melodies. I mean, like, I think at the same time, like, as complicated as some of that is, it's like equally beautiful. Like, it's just one of my favorite instrumentals of all time. It's just, it's awesome.
Yeah, there's a great guitar work there.
Yeah. So yeah, freaking Chuck, man. Yeah, it's just a legend. Not just vocally and writing some of my favorite albums, but just I mean, just truly beautiful. Like you don't think of death metal as being beautiful, but like that is a beautiful song in my opinion. So I was just saying, hell yeah. Well, I have to walk the dog, so I'm gonna put another song on, and you guys can listen to. Let's see here. Well, I had a plan. That's gonna change that. Let's see here. Well, here. Babe, are you already putting the leash on him? Okay, I'm not. But all right. Okay. All right.
Hell, I thought y'all lived out in the country. I just let my dog out.
Well, I need to create a door for him to go out, but there isn't one that's easy for that to happen. So, all right. So first off,
goes in the woods, does her thing, and comes back.
I'm going to play this clip from Corpse Grinder from Cannibal Corpse, and then I'm going to play the song he's talking about. So you're going to have to give me like 2 minutes, babe.
That's what I knew. I saw Death play in.
I'm not sharing. I just realized. Am I sharing?
Yeah, I was going.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
For the heavier bands, that's what I
Time
knew.
for me to take a smoke break.
Play at Godfrey's Ballroom in Baltimore, Maryland, where I'm from, in 1987 or 88. It might have even been a little bit later than that. I'm not sure. I know that Leprosy had not come out yet. We had Scream Bloody Gore, and Scream Bloody Gore was great, but I did not really understand the power of Chuck Schuldner's voice until that show. And there was like 25 people there. There was barely anyone there. And there was Brain Cells, DBC from Canada. And DBC couldn't play. So Death, like, I think had a longer set. And I was literally standing right in front of Chuck Schuldiner. He was right there in front of me, singing and playing.
Cheers, buddy.
And when the first time that he just when they played Infernal Death, die, when he did the high one, that changed my whole world. Like, that changed my world like Black Sabbath did. I said to myself, I want to sing like that. That's what I want to do. I mean, I was listening to all these bands. I was probably singing stuff in my room, thinking I was great, trying to be Jeff Becerra and Tom Araya. But when I saw Chuck Schuldiner, and then all of a sudden, all these other waves of death metal bands started coming along, I knew that I wasn't ever going to be singing like thrash. I was going to be singing growling and death metal. Yeah. Chuck is less of a growler than, say, what most modern death metal singers are, like, say, Glenn Benton or a John Tardy. But those high screams, if you've ever listened to us, then definitely he has the biggest hand in me ever wanting to do those. Wow. I will say Chuck Billy on the Legacy record, dude, First Strike is Deadly. The scream in that and some of the other higher screams shit he did on those records is amazing. Rob Urbanati from Sacrifice, but Chuck Schuldiner is the one. When I saw it live, I was like, holy. I mean, because he just stood there, like, it looked so effortless. He's just like, and he's just singing like he's like some 250-pound guy that could bench press 700 pounds and throw you across the street, with one hand. And he's, a little unassuming guy, nice guy, but he sounded like Satan. I mean, it changed my world.
Yeah, man. So I had to use that clip because that's exactly how I felt like the first time I heard the first Death record. Like, I was like, man, this is like ridiculous. 'Cause I had never heard anything that heavy. Because before that, like, I had, at that point, I'd already heard the first Pantera album because I caught Death late. And like, I went through all the Metallica stuff, the Megadeth stuff, and Slayer and all that. But like Death was like that next level. So like like I said, like there's for me there's like different like levels to the like the heavy in my experience. So like it was like Black Sabbath and Priest and all that stuff, and then Metallica and Slayer and Megadeth came along, and like that was kind of like the next evolution. And then when Death came along, like that was like just like the craziest shit I'd ever heard. Like I'd never heard somebody like that aggressive vocally or musically. Like it was just so freaking heavy. So let's listen to exactly what Corpse Grinder was talking about. Because like this is off their first album. Scream Bloody Gore. And like Chuck's vocals in this are just like the most evil shit you'll ever hear. Like this is when I think of heavy, like this is what I think of. So yeah. Anyway, this is Infernal Death. I won't make you guys sit through the whole thing, but like the beginning of this song is just so heavy. That scream, man. Hey, Jacob, are you here? You're in. So this is probably the most thrash, most similar to thrash of all the Death albums. And like you hear a lot of the thrash, aggressive, fast stuff. But the reason I was asking if Jacob's still here, so his vocals in some of the songs on this remind me a lot of Sepultura, like especially like in this song. But yeah, I mean, like the opening vocals of he's just screaming die, but like the way he does it, it's just like the bowels of hell. Yeah, that die. I can't do it. I can't get as high as freaking Chuck did, but yeah, man, like it was. I remember the first time I heard that, I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is, this is some next level shit here. Yeah, anyway, I know all this is really just for me because I know most of you guys don't give a shit, but anyway, let's get back to some guitar stuff that I feel like most of you will appreciate. So these are just like some crazy solos from Chuck, because not only do I really like his vocals, but also he was amazing on guitar. Yeah, so I'm just going to play a few different clips of some crazy guitar solos from Chuck. Look at him go, man.
Cheers, Mark.
What's up, Mark? Cheers, buddy.
Oh,
this was back when Chuck still had the big hair going on. Actually, he kind of has a quick back there. Seeing this closer. There you go. My favorite solo. That was and then it goes mute there anyway. Yeah, but just some great solos from Chuck. Yeah, man. I know you guys aren't real familiar, but thoughts so far? Just I'm curious. Panel and also chat. If you're just this first time hearing Death, I'm curious what everybody's thinking. If you hate it, that's fine. If you love it, that's cool too.
Musically, I really like it.
Cool, John. What
it's
you're muted, Woods. Sorry, buddy.
No, I agree. It was the same. I like the music a lot. So, and most of what you played has been more music than vocals. So, yeah, I really dug all of that.
Yeah. I know that not everybody's into the harsh vocals. That's why I kind of chose some more of the music stuff, just to try and appeal to more of my audience. Deep down, I know you see the happy guy on
electric guitar.
What's that?
I just love electric guitar.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. I mean, and that's, I mean, honestly, I think that's what kind of drew me into Death is like, it was some of the more complicated stuff at the time. And like by today's standards, it doesn't seem that way. I mean, because now guys are just doing like crazy stuff. But yeah, I mean, you have to remember this was like early 90s. So
yeah, sometimes the really crazy stuff isn't necessarily that great to listen to, if that makes
True.
any sense. You know what I mean?
Especially modern stuff. Like they're just getting so funky and like so complicated that it's, I mean, it's music, but
I
like,
don't want to hear you break a world record for speed. It's cool that you're doing it, but
yeah,
it's not really musical to my ears. You know what I mean?
Well, and two, like they're, so I don't know how many folks are familiar with, what is it? Polyphia, what? Anyway, it's a.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, and like he's doing some crazy stuff on guitar, but like I was watching several different like guitar channels about it, and a lot of the guys are, I kind of feel like similar to me, like, you know, how will this age? Like, what's this going to be like in 10 years? Like, will anyone care about this in 10 years? And it kind of feels like no, like it's not going to be one of those great songs that 10 years from now, like it's not ever going to be like All Along the Watchtower or Voodoo Child. It's not, you know, it's not that same category of guitar song. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like we're, in some ways, they're just like pushing things to the limit as far as speed, that it's not very melodic anymore. You know, it's kind of losing. It doesn't. I don't know. I don't feel like it connects with you in any kind of way anymore. You know, it just kind of sounds. Yeah. Anyway, I'm ranting. T-Rob in the house. What's up, brother? We are doing well, man. Drinking whiskey, hanging out with great people. Good to see you, T-Rob. It's not Satriani. Yeah. I mean, although, you know, even Satriani could get a little into that, you know, where he kind of lost the melodicness and just kind of was showing off. I feel like Vi as well. You know, he gets too focused on just kind of showing off what he can do and loses track of what a great song is. But anyway,
most of those virtuoso types really, you know, their music is for musicians, you know, as opposed to just, you know, the common person that just wants to listen to, you know, something with some groove, or that, you know, they can watch somebody shake their butt to.
Before he did start singing, though, I mean, a lot of the Satriani stuff, I mean, his playing you could actually almost, it was like playing along to whatever lyrics were in your head.
Yeah, no, I mean, Satriani has some great
Satriani's
stuff.
badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
And
I'm
even
not.
like Surfing with the Alien, Flying in a Blue Dream, even before he started singing, you
Yeah,
could almost get lyrics of
Well, that
what
was
the
his
notes
best
he was
stuff
playing.
is back then, actually, right?
Right.
I mean,
What's that?
I said that was his best stuff was back
Yeah.
before he started
I mean,
singing.
that's when I was in high school way back then.
Yeah.
So.
yeah. I would say Surfing with the Aliens probably my favorite, and
Summer
Yeah.
Song and Surfing with the that's the
Yep.
that's his
Surfing
best
the
stuff.
Alien. Yep.
yeah, I mean, like he's kind of like the godfather of the guitar virtuoso because
Well, he taught people like Steve Vai too.
Exactly.
yeah, Vi, Hammett,
Yeah.
he's taught a bunch of people. He was like the guitar teacher. Yeah, like if you wanted to be crazy guitar, talk to Satriani. Tell me, buddy, come here. The dog has his leash, but it's not on him. So what he does is he gets his leash and then he just shakes it and tries to tear it up because he hates his leash. So yeah.
Have you tried any of the Balcones yet, Sean?
Both. I'm trying to decide which I like better. So now, obviously, my older bottle is more muted because it's been open longer, but also potentially just because batch differences.
I mean, I'm at the shoulder on the new one, and the peat is still a kick in the teeth.
Let's do a back to back real quick before we talk more guitar. What are you doing? You're not supposed to have that.
Give me that. Give me that.
I'll get it, babe.
He's playing going around the house.
You know, I'll say, I think that even though I agree, John, I think the new one is punchier.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the old one is more well-rounded.
Okay.
Which is odd for me because I usually like the punchier stuff, but now maybe it'll open up and that'll be true of this bottle as well.
The new one's got more peat. The older one's got a little more barbecue smoke to it.
Well, I think just there's just more flavor depth going on in the older bottle. Not to say that the new bottle is one note. I mean, I think they're both very good, and they're quite similar, obviously. But it just feels like there's a little more going on in the old bottle.
But I mean, you can't lose with either one.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's like 1A, 1B. I'll have to do these blind to really, and I think if as I drink this down and it gets a little more air in it, because I definitely believe in that as being a thing. I think because there's a bit of a sharpness. Now, granted, this is the first pour, but there's a bit of a sharpness on the finish of the new bottle that I don't get on the old bottle that I think is making a difference for me. It's a little bit of, let's see here.
I'll get another Glen and pour the older one in a little bit. But I talked to Deathless Dan last night, and he was kind of interested, so I'm going to send him a sample of both of them.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a harshness on the finish of the new bottle. Whereas the old bottle, I think, has a much nicer finish. It's a little bit astringent, maybe. Yeah, I think the older bottle has a much nicer finish.
So since that's wrapping up a glass and make me pour more whiskey. Okay.
I mean, and since yeah, there you go. And since that's what you're left with is the finish, I think that the older bottle is, at least right now, a better experience. But I mean, that said, they're both very good. I'm not sad at all that I have the new one.
I mean, I love the cherry wood barbecue smoke on the old one.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree, Mark. I mean, that is the first pour. So I think as I get this thing down some and it opens up and gets some air in it, I think it's going to become equally as good. Jim, what is up, man?
Good. I'm
Anyway,
going up like another 15 minutes and have one more pour, and then I really do need to go to bed.
oh, come on. Sleep's for pussies, Jim.
Yeah, I gotta be at work at 7.
Fair enough. I'm
Maybe
sorry.
I'll stay a little bit longer. We'll see how long I stay.
I will see. I didn't have any water in between. Yeah, I got much more flavor on the older one.
Yeah.
But they're both so good though. That
Oh yeah. I mean, like, I don't want the new one is still very good. I don't want to like. This is not a bad bottle by any means. It's just if you're side by siding them, it seems like there's just a little more harshness on the finish of the new bottle.
I mean, they just shine with this release though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it's still either bottle is still some of the best stuff they do. And some of the best stuff in whiskey. Period, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Jim, you don't have to drink if you're on stream. If you want to just chill, man, that's fine too. Yeah. If you got.
I already poured some EHK.
So Sean, we just need some smoked meat with this. But
I've been thinking about pouring.
Oh yeah, man.
Finally got to me.
Yeah, always a good choice, Jim. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like burnt ends or any kind of smoked brisket, any kind of smoked beef, really.
I just ate a couple of venison jalapeno sticks before this. So
there you go.
And,
yeah. I think that would be a great pairing for this bottle. But back to the death metal, shall we? All right, so we played that. Let's see, where are we at? I played that as well. I want to get to you guys pretty quickly here, so and see what you guys want us to do. So I only got 3 more things to play. Now this is Chuck's second band, and maybe you guys will appreciate this a little bit more. It's not quite as harsh, and that's kind of why I chose it. I think it's the best song off of that album. The name of the band is Control Denied. And I think this is still very good as far as heavy music goes. I don't like it quite as much as the death stuff, but I think it's still very good stuff. But, maybe some of you will prefer this. So we'll see.
I see right through your mind. I see your kind. I know your game. Surviving on the soul of a song. Please tell me how you escape from the guilt that should eat at your mind when you lay down to sleep. So many precious lives lost, picking up the shattered dreams broken by you. You'll be counting on the sides when we're wrong. Done with you. When it's time on the sides we belong. Down on you.
Anyway, this is on the longer side. I don't play all of it, and everybody's in it. But I wanted to ask for any guitar guys there, if you're familiar with scales, is it a Phrygian scale we were just listening to there at the end? Anyone know any guitar guys out there? Because I feel like it is, and I feel like that's something that Chuck used pretty often. I love the sound of whatever scale that is that he was just using there at the end. And to your question, I actually wanted to ask Shred, but Shred had other plans tonight, so he unfortunately could not make it. Also, just realizing that apparently just great things come in this bottle, because both the Bull Run and the Balcones are in the same bottle. It's the same exact bottle shape. Yeah, so if you see that bottle, it's going to be good stuff. That's something to know. Yeah, Shred is out doing.
Just seeing them,
Man, I got to.
There you go. Yeah, pick them up. Actually, I'm noticing there's a slight difference in the labeling. Like the one is brighter white than the other. Anyway,
I haven't had one of those new peated Balcones yet. I got to get me one.
Oh man,
they are tasty, man. It's a good pour. Yeah, I think that when this thing opens up, I think that harshness will kind of die down on the finish, and then it'll be real good. All right, I got two more things I want to play for you guys. This is just kind of showing off Chuck's vocals. This is a song that if you're a metalhead at all, I feel like you'll be familiar with. This is a Judas Priest cover. This is made by Covers Top 10 Covers video, which like 20 people watched, but I did it just for fun. But yeah, this is Painkiller. Yeah, one of my favorite Priest songs, and I love Chuck and Death's cover of it. But man, like Chuck's vocals in this, just. Hell yeah. Oh, you can see that. Okay.
Here's William.
Hey, Will, what's up, brother?
Oh, cheers.
I love this song so much. Very happy right now.
Yeah, that guy can shred too.
Anyway, I'll stop it there, or I won't.
He can shred though. Damn.
Oh yeah, yeah. Chuck was brilliant on guitar, man. He just ridiculous.
Mark.
Maybe, yeah. I don't remember her vocals ever being quite that amazing, but
I'm melting.
yeah, man, freaking Chuck though. Good lord, just a beast. I don't. Who else can relate to this? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. So, like when I'm listening to the heaviest angry of metal, it's like somebody screaming for me. So it's just like helps. It's like therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's just it makes the world better. Anyway, yeah, freaking Chuck. Here's how I will end it as far as our death/Chuck Schuldiner segment. I feel like this is something we can all. This is the same song that we started the stream with, just in a different context.
Cool.
I feel like this is something that maybe all of you will appreciate. I don't know. I don't know what the hell you guys like. Anyway, this is a cover of Voice of the Soul, but done with very different instruments. So, yeah. Hell yeah, Lee. And getting low on the G string there.
Which string?
Huh. I do really love this cover.
I mean, it's not as heavy, but the music is just amazing.
Yeah. This is probably my favorite section of the whole song.
Baller.
Yeah, man. I don't like. There's something about the violin that seems to bring out more of the pain of that song. Because, like, the title is "Voice of the Soul," so it's like, yeah, there's something about the violin that just works with that. I love it. All right, so Lee with the first request of the night, the Philosopher. Okay, I'm up for it, man. One of my favorites for sure. I imagine just the Philosopher will work. I doubt I have to type in death because I feel like there's zero other songs called that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's a great song by Death. Good choice, Lee. I'm not cheering. Nope, stop. And then we'll open up to everyone. If you have a death request, that'd be awesome. But if you want to listen to something else, that's fine too. As we always do here on Mash Metal, whatever you want to listen to. It's open mic night, I suppose, or whatever the hell you want to call it. But right now, the Philosopher. Yeah. And again, thanks for the request, Lee. Don't change the layout here. No, not that. That's the
Do you feel what I feel?
Get a little harsh there, folks.
See what I see. Hear what I hear. There is a life draw. Between your dream world and reality, do you live my life or share the breath I breathe? Life, we don't admit our mother home. How the blood in each other, the philosopher. You know so much about nothing at all.
Fun fact, the song is by Joe Biden. I'm sorry. Nice job.
You're welcome.
Captain Caveman.
Unfrozen caveman lawyer. There you go. Cheers, Scooter.
Hey, Scott's now. Somebody. Nothing but death metal tonight, Scott. Bring it.
Nebraska state anthem.
There you go. In all seriousness, some great metal is out of Iowa. Not too far.
What's that?
You know so much about nothing at
We'll see the Giorgio on tape there. Punching it up. I mean, we can do whatever, but first we gotta get to the panel because the panel always I skipped ahead because you did request one of my favorite songs. So, but typically people on panel would get first request. So, you will have to wait for a second request, Lee. Sorry, buddy. But I will keep that in mind.
You get to pass me because I don't know of death.
No, well, you don't have to request that, John. You can request whatever you want, man.
No, you can play whatever. I'm good. So.
You want Britney Spears, man? We'll do it.
No.
All right. So yeah, but thank you, Lee, for the request. One of my favorite death songs for sure. And final cheers to the great Chuck Schuldiner. Miss you, man.
When did he pass?
2001.
Yeah, 2001.
Oh, God, long time ago.
Of a brain tumor. Yeah, he had brain cancer. And yeah, he was 31, 32. He was young. He was very young.
God, I was 28 in 01, so yeah, almost the same age. Damn.
Yeah. And so what's crazy is like, so he knew he was dying for 2 years and just kept making music anyway.
Oh, that's Freddie did that too.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Chuck was awesome, man. And like, if you ever watch his interviews, super positive. Like, you would not guess that based on the music he made. But just a super positive guy, just super chill. Yeah, he was a cool dude. Yeah, all the greats, man. The greats die young. It's a saying for a reason, I suppose. Yeah. Anyway, Bolt Thrower Sail. Is that the cover?
Yes, it's the cover.
Yeah, I thought so. There's a few covers of that, but yeah, let's get to it, Woods.
But only one worth listening to.
Fair enough.
I think way better than the original.
Damn it! I closed my Amazon Music tab. Well, give me a second, folks. All right. Someday Spotify will get on the ball, and then we can use a real platform for music. But until then, Amazon will do. All right. What is this bullshit? That's not what I typed. Is Bolt Thrower not on Amazon Music? Let's see without sale what happens. They have Bolt Thrower. Here, I'll share what I'm seeing, so that way you guys can see the nonsense I'm seeing. All right, so we got Bolt Thrower. Sale did not count. Let's see if we go to all songs, how we do here. Sale. There's only one way to spell sale, right? Well, let's try again.
You can spell sale 2 different ways.
True.
Yeah, but that song's spelled that way.
Or sale. Okay. Death Metal Classics. I feel like this is not going to be where it's at, but let's just see. I Come Blood. That's a classic.
Oh, that's all painful.
And Crystal Mountain. Death. Sticking with the death. Dying Fetus. Grotesque Impalement. Yeah, that's another classic. We got Possessed. The Exorcist. Yeah, there are a lot of classics here. I'll give them that. No Bolt Thrower Sale though. Come on now. Autopsy, yeah. Charred Remains, another Obituary, Chopped in Half. Yeah, there are some classics.
Well, we got some great song titles here.
Death, Leprosy. I mean, honestly, they have like the greatest hits from death metal. Like this is a killer.
Obituary, Autopsy, Chopped in Half. I mean,
yeah.
It's like the Jack the Ripper greatest hits.
Morbid Angel, Fall from Grace, another great one. Let's see. Nope, that's the end of the list. And that song is not on there. Why did you suggest that, Amazon Music?
It's my fault. No, it's completely my fault. It's not Bolt Thrower at all. It's Devil Driver.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's my fault. Shit.
So I knew the Devil Driver did a cover. I just thought maybe Bolt Thrower did one too.
I'm pretty sure I requested it before.
I'm drunk enough to believe anything you say, Wood. So there we go. All right, there we go. Yeah, now we're at it. Okay. Well, we are sharing, correct? There we go.
One of them Swedish motherfuckers.
And Mark is back, although upside down. Gravity is no longer affecting Mark.
Hey, Mark, I got another crowded barrel.
There you go.
Oof.
The Polish rye finished in a beer barrel.
Absolutely.
If anybody's got the guts to let that burning donkey,
What?
This is how it makes to cry. I'm blaming on my own sick pride. Blaming on my ADD, baby. Baby. Maybe I should climb for hell. Maybe I should kill myself. I'm blaming on my ADD, baby. Baby. Maybe I'm a desperate prey. Maybe I'm the lesson name. So blame it on my ADD, baby.
The late happy. All right, so Lee does not like that very clearly.
He didn't get what he wanted, but you know.
I mean, in fairness, Lee hasn't really liked much of anything I've ever played on this channel, so it wouldn't be a first. Lee, we will get to your request though at
Most
some
of
point.
any death metal that I'm going to request is not going to contain much death metal. If
There you
that
go.
makes sense.
And that's fine. And also, again, folks, and also anyone that wants to hop on panel, because folks on panel get first dibs. You don't have to request death metal. If you do, that's fine, but you don't have to. So, John, if you have a request, like again, doesn't have to be death metal. I mean, you're getting better, Sean. Well, thank you, Lee. I'm glad we're improving. That's the highest of praise. Go ahead, John. What do you got for us, man?
Go ahead. You can pass on me. So.
Okay. Mark, again, anything is fine. Okay, not anything. I would very much like to avoid anything in the pop genre. As long as it's rock and roll, then we're good. Rock and roll, metal, hard rock, thrash metal, death metal, metalcore. I know Lee doesn't like.
Better be a loud guitar.
Yeah, if it's guitar focused, then we're good. Even blues is fine. I'm good with blues. Even classical. If you have a great classical joint, we'll play that. Yeah, whatever you guys want. Yeah, let's hear it. No Metallica, says Lee. You know what? Just for that, Lee, I will play nonstop Metallica. I will just put on a record and let it play out. No.
Yeah, for that, I might request Saint Anger.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm kidding.
Worst of all the Metallica albums, I will play it. I don't give a shit.
I'm kidding. I don't want to hear that crap. Ping, 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 ping. Picture snare wire, you fuckhead.
Or a 5-finger talkie punch. All right. So request, fellas. What do we got? Mark, I think I see your lips moving, but I believe you're muted, my friend. No, still no audio.
I put one in chat. I just thought of one. So.
Okay, there we go. That'll keep the show rolling. Let's
get little Texas, little.
Some of these death metal.
Little Jimmy Vaughn.
Glass casket. Goat lord. Goat whore. God forbid. God gory. Gujira. Gone postal.
There you go.
Chorophobia.
Going postal feels like your song, Jim.
That's a band. That's one of these ridiculous band names.
All right, so let's get to
hate eternal, hate break, hate sphere, hellhammer.
I never got to see Stevie Ray Vaughan live, but I got to see Jimmy live once.
Nice.
I love the Fabulous Thunderbirds.
What am I after? What's the song? Powerful Stuff.
Yep.
Come on, search bar. Cooperate.
I mean, Jimmy could play guitar just as well as Stevie could.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. All right. So, the Fabulous Thunderbirds. Powerful Stuff. Thanks for the request, John. Here we go.
Okay.
She walks down the street and knocking on dead. Store window dummies even turning their head. Shut up. Powerful stuff. When I saw her, I burned my black butt. Made a bad man dig up a second look. Shut up. I think I'm in love.
And this back. What's up, Ben?
And that's powerful stuff.
Oh, you can't get your audio to work, Mark? Sorry, buddy.
You came to the camera there?
Have a great weekend, brother, if I don't see you before then.
Cheers, Mark.
This is dead?
No, it's not. You missed the best part of the thing.
And it's powerful stuff.
Swear to God, man.
It's
too much for my drunk brain.
Oh, make it worse? Okay.
Hey, Sean. Hey, Sean.
Poland. Okay, interesting.
It's actually finished in a beer cask.
Very cool, man.
Really good.
She opens up her eyes and turns on the juice. Oh, like a magnet, then she don't turn into the shoulder.
Why are you guys listening?
Yeah, I'm okay with it, John. I gotta say that's the first time hearing that. Pretty classic rock there. Yeah, it's all right. I'm familiar with the band and not familiar with that song. Yeah, it was cool.
It sounded like classic rock crashed into a country accident.
Country, okay, fair enough. So Great Shot said, I thought that was crowded barrel juice. I feel like I almost need to say phrasing after that, but
No, this one's a Polish rye that's finished in a beer barrel.
all right. Jim, I believe you have the next request, my friend. What do we got, man?
I just put it in the chat.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay. Vast Free. Okay, here we go.
I actually have the album. This was on in high school. I haven't heard this song in fucking forever.
I am not familiar with this at all. So
yeah, there's alternative rock, man. Kind of interesting stuff.
Okay.
Like
let's see about it.
I wouldn't quite call it metal. They kind of go, like I said, it's alternative. They kind of go back and forth through a whole bunch of
well, I mean, you know,
different vibes, but this song definitely has a kick to it.
I've found some really cool songs doing this stream, so I'm always open to new things. So, yeah, that's really my favorite thing about this whole stream is like figuring out what people are into and seeing if you're into it as well. So, yeah, and you could take that however you want. Also, that's what she said. Wait, no, I'm playing the song. Okay, well, that's not. Okay. What did I do? There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay.
Johnsonville.
What is that? What's up, Alex? Okay.
You can't tell me what to do anymore. Now I'm free, now I'm free, now I'm free.
Definitely will do, Alex.
I'm gonna do what I need to do, 'cause it's time to be what I need to be. It's time to be what I need to be. You can't tell me can't tell me what to do anymore. Now I'm free.
I'm gonna guess this song was released in 1997.
I'll tell you in a second.
Let's see. Let's hear it from right.
Hang on.
Oh damn it! I didn't want to start the song. I hit the wrong.
You're
I would
close.
have went early.
What is 2000? Oh, it's later than I thought.
I would have went earlier.
Yeah. So
That's
they
off
got
the
on
album, Music for People. The band, it's the second of the band's first album came out in '98.
So they got on the alternative kind of pop rock kind of thing a little late. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's keep.
You can't tell me what to do anymore. Now I'm free. Now I'm free. Now I'm free. Oh, yeah. I want to hold out in my hand. Oh, the one thing you can buy. Nothing to win, nothing to lose. It's time to be. I need to be. And I run from everything that holds me down. Nothing to win, nothing to lose. It's time to be where I need to be. You can't tell me what to do anymore. You can't tell me what to do anymore. You can't tell me what to do.
I don't imagine there's any incredible guitar solos coming, right? Right, Jim?
Not that I recall. I mean,
Yeah. No, it's cool.
I mean, to be fair, the album that this came off of, AllMusic gave it a 4 out of 5, but the UK Magazine Select gave it a negative review of 1 out of 5, opining that the album was a long-winded metal opus. So
I think the metal part is generous. Musically, though,
I was trying to find something with some kick because I just spent the last 10 minutes going through the entire Wikipedia list of death metal bands, and I'm just like, yeah, no, this is too far outside my comfort zone for me to actually pick something. I know a lot of the names. I know nothing about the music. I'm no use here.
But I will say this, though, Jim. I appreciate you introducing me to a new band. I had never heard of Vast before tonight, and it was okay. I can't say that I loved it, but it was like I don't hate it either. It was fine. Very approachable alternative rock. Yeah, it was all right. Ben, you got anything musically you want to hear, man?
What's the criteria?
Anything. We're in request hour now, so if you got a death metal song, then that's great, but it doesn't have to be.
So, what qualifies as death metal?
Well, I would say that depends on who you ask, but I mean, but again, it doesn't have to be death metal. That is the theme of the night, but it doesn't have to be.
Well, apparently, it's the theme of the night so far is songs that suck. So,
Lamb of God, Children of Bottom,
Okay,
I
fair.
missed the death section just since I got on here.
Meshuggah.
No,
Another John. Let's hear a little NW. What? No, sorry.
Actually, Meshuggah is gent. But
I'm just going through the list. That's the list. They're all on the list of death metal bands on Wikipedia.
I
imagine that's a subgenre there.
I imagine that Google put this list together, and Google
Fear Factory.
Google's run by communists, so they don't know anything about that.
I mean, if Shred was here, I'd request Five Finger Death Punch, but
Bloodstained Child.
Well, Lee is here, and he equally hates Five Finger Death Punch. So he would love that.
Yeah, but he won't jump on.
That's true.
That's true.
Although Lee, if you want to make a first appearance, maybe tonight's your night. Never heard of
I
that.
actually can't stay on too long. So
what's that?
I can't stay on too long. I got to drive to PA tomorrow.
Hey, well, so throw a request up, man.
Dying Fetus.
Did John just Irish goodbye on us?
Probably.
Yeah.
All right, John. I
Pretty
see
much
you.
the vocals equals death metal.
There you go. Yeah, pretty much.
Vocal, okay.
Me one cookie. That's what we're looking for. No, so whatever you want, Ben. And then we got a few songs in chat to get to. So anything coming to mind? If not, we'll move along.
How about trying to think.
Because Lee,
Just move on out. See if
Okay.
I can.
all right. So because Alex definitely has one queued here. He says, "Got to play Arch Enemy Handshake with the Devil." Fair enough. I think it's pretty close to the theme of the night. So
How about I got something for when you're done with that.
okay.
Play a death song you didn't play because I don't know what death is. I mean, I know what death is. It's coming for me every day, but
All of us, not just you, but yeah.
but I mean, like the band.
Yeah, for sure. There's a whole list that I didn't play because I kind of kept the death port short because I figured not a lot of people were into it. So it was really just for me. Handshake with the Devil.
What are you guys drinking?
Right now I'm on some Oogie. Let's see here. Where there's a lot of handshakes with the devil, but not arch enemy. Interesting.
Still lost in cast strength rye.
All right, let's try again. Maybe did I type it wrong? Amazon Music is very particular. It does not have a great search function, so you have to be spot on, or else it will not find the song.
And the previous song was one of the better pop songs that have been played. I'll give it that.
There you go.
It wasn't.
all right.
It wasn't terrible at all.
Is it Handshake with Hell, Alex? I feel like that's what we're after.
Nice, great chat.
I feel like that's probably the song, unless they have multiple handshake songs. I feel like Handshake with Hell is probably the song that we're after. We're going to do that. Let's see how this goes. Okay, yeah. Nice guitar work in the beginning. I like that. Oh, Stag. Come on, camera. Stay still for a second. Very nice, Jacob. I like it.
Too into the machine.
Your eyes.
We're looking at your crotch, Ben.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to tell it. My eyes are up here. But this camera does have Jimmy Russell mode.
There you go.
Yeah, check it out. Jimmy Russell mode. In 3,
I like it so far, Gal.
1.
What the heck?
The camera has Jimmy Russell mode.
It's not Jimmy Russell mode. I already
Program that
programmed
in. I feel like
mode.
the program.
Nope, built in.
One of the mail carriers at my office is a big death metal fan. And so everyone he'll come in until like 7 in the morning, he's getting ready to do his route blasting death metal over at his sorting station. Like Cannibal Corpse and Peter Grinder and all that shit.
This belongs to Mark.
Ben Chamber has become self-aware. We're all fucked.
I will be right back.
John's off to see a man by the horse.
Once and I'm numb, twice and I'm dumb. Thrice I won't be fooled again. Fool me once and I'm done. Twice I succumb to a handshake with hell. In the end, we only reap what we have sown. Can't live well enough alone. The world's at stake under a love that cannot break.
Examiner. Yeah. Stop that. Apparently, Ethan has taken over for Ben. Death clock. Hey, Sean, when you're done taking a whiz, check the green room. There we go. Whoa, that camera's lost its mind. Holy shit, it's Santa. And you went on a diet.
Wow. Cheers, guys. Why are you zoomed in on Cuz? Cheers, Cuz. Somebody, probably me.
Damn
I'm
it,
not
Ben.
muted. It was me. I wasn't muted. Hi, Ben. What are y'all sipping on?
Burban's Wang Cam.
Well, Jim, you probably should stop sipping on Bourbon's Wang Cam. It doesn't sound like a
Not
good
sipping on it. Shut up.
maneuver.
I'm talking about the camera, not the booze.
All I know is I said, "What are you sipping on?" And you said Bourbon's Wang Cam.
Well, I was showing you this. This is what I'm sipping on.
Okay.
Let's talk about Burban's camera pointed at his crotch.
Wait, how long have I been muted?
A while.
5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour. Who knows?
Christ, man.
Since you went to go choke a horse.
Honestly, like I went to piss and then completely forgot to unmute myself. That was a while ago.
Your camera was on.
I'd rather you forget to unmute yourself after going to piss.
You didn't turn your camera back on because I came on here. Saw your screensaver.
Yeah, I have said so many things since then. Anyway, oh well, I was just talking about.
Just repeat yourself.
Yeah, it's all right. It wasn't that important. Anyway, what I said when you hopped on, well, when I pulled you on there, Mark, is you're like the slim fit Santa. Yeah, it's a better look than obese diabetes Santa. So,
yeah. Someone said that to me the other day in the office. Are you going to be Santa this year? I was like, are you making fun of my beard? You call me old? What are you talking about? And she was like, well, you need a pillow or something to make it look like Santa's. No, I don't think I'm going to stuff my shirt with a pillow.
All right. So Mark says, my request. What is going on with the music? Wait. Also, your request. What is your request, Mark? Completely different. Okay, there we go.
It got very silent for a moment there. When I first jumped on, I heard your music, and then everything was quiet.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Came back on 30 seconds or so.
Well, sorry I missed you for a while there, Mark.
No, it wasn't that long.
Really. I've been not doing well at that tonight. So
yeah, I was gonna say it's the theme of the night for Whiskey Wars and Mash and Metal. You sit in the back room for a while the host ignores you.
Yeah, not intentionally though.
I know.
I am honestly, I'm in a lot of pain and I'm very tired. I have not.
I hear you.
I have not slept well all night. So
yeah,
all night, all week is what I'm trying to say.
Is your butthole sore again, Sean?
What's that?
Sean, is your butthole sore again?
No, I wish it was my butthole. It's my back.
You got your back blown out.
Hole?
Yeah. No, like my back has been spasming all week, and it's been fantastic.
Have you done your stretches?
I've tried. Now that we have a doctor on stream, so no, he says no. He's shaking his head no.
Knee to chest stretches.
So Mark. So my pain is it's like
way up there.
It's mid back, and it's shoulder blade right here, and it's like kind of right near my spine. And no matter what I do, I cannot get it to go away, and it's just like is getting worse.
Walk on your back.
What's that, Mark?
You need to get Ben to walk on your back.
Okay.
Welcome to my world.
I was going to tell him, that it's actually an attempted autofellatio injury.
I wish. Yeah, I actually have no idea what caused it.
You shouldn't have had that rib removed.
Yeah. I'm telling you. me and Manson just trying to get down on it. Anyway.
Just get your significant other, the wife, to give a little massage in there. A little back rub inside the scapula. A little rhomboid. Yeah.
I've been rubbing on doorposts and all kinds of stuff, just trying to. Yeah, it's driving me crazy. I can barely sleep, and yeah, it's not been a great week. But anyway,
let him get one of the massage guns. He can use it for multiple purposes.
What's that, Ethan?
I said you could use a massage gun for multiple purposes.
Literally, still have no idea what the fuck you just said.
You can use a massage for multiple purposes. That's what he said.
Oh, massage. Okay, that was the part I was not getting. Okay.
Do you not understand English?
Not tonight. Barely speaking it tonight as well. All right, where are we at? Great shot as
a painkiller.
Teddy swims, lose control. Okay. Another new one here. curious, what the hell is Amazon Music doing?
I haven't had snack in a long time. It's fucking good.
Do stuff.
Here's Jake.
What in the hell is that? All right, let's try and refresh the page. That's no, okay. Well, sure. All right, here we go. It's going great tonight. Like all around, it's just been everything. Me talking has been hard. Anyway, all right.
Well, let me show my ignorance. Who is Charles Schuldiner? Chuck Schuldiner? Who is that?
Chuck.
Am I supposed to know who that is?
I mean, probably not. Most people probably don't. No, so he was the lead singer / lead guitarist of Death, and one of my favorite metal bands of all time. Yeah. So, what the hell? What the hell, Jim?
Jim's showing his camera. From
Ben.
You shouldn't put a Ring camera in your living room, Jim.
Ah ha ha.
Yeah. All right. Where are we at here? Teddy Swims, Lose Control. There we go. Not familiar with this great shot, so let's get into it.
There's just a band called Death.
There is, yeah. And they're
there was. Without this guy, it's not the thing, or is he still?
No, they're definitely not a thing anymore. Yeah, when Chuck died in 2001 of brain cancer, yeah, that was it. But yeah, he's one of the best.
Two projects. He had Death, and then there wasn't there another band or another musical project he was working on?
Yeah, no. So
they probably weren't as big as Megadeth then, huh?
They were not as big, but I would say better.
Well, I mean, Mega's a whole lot bigger than just Death,
right? Yeah, exactly. You got Mega.
It's like a million times bigger.
Yeah, but like Dave,
Control denied.
Like Dave wishes he could sing or play as good as Chuck, but yeah. But anyway, that aside, two Mark's requests. But yeah, so yes, real quick, Chuck did have a second band, and that was Control Denied, which I played one song from them earlier. And they're a little on the lighter side. Well, not light, but lighter than Death for sure. Anyway, Teddy Swims, Lose Control. Let's get it. I have no idea what this is. So.
Something's got a hold on me lately, though I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in, and the devil's knocking at my door. Whoa, out of my mind, how many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? Yeah, it's taking a toll on me, trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones. Don't you know I'm lose control?
Oh, I know this song.
When you're not next to me, I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control.
Thank you, River.
When you're not next to me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me.
Playing the violin.
Automatic. Problem is, I want your body like a fiend, like a bad habit.
How many
habits try to break when I'm with you. Yeah, I know I can do it on my own, but I want that real full moon, black magic, and it takes two. Problematic. Problem is, when I'm with you, I'm an addict, and I need some relief. My skin and your teeth, can't see the forest through the trees. Got me down on my knees, darling, please. Oh, I lose control when you're not next to me.
Yeah, Mark, it's okay. I mean, I've heard that song before. Yeah, it's anyway. Panel thoughts.
Yeah, it was interesting.
It wasn't metal.
It wasn't metal, but I didn't mind it.
But you know, this is the request hour, so you guys can choose whatever you want.
No, I dig it.
Okay, so Wood's liking it. Yeah, I mean it's got a cool groove to it. Yeah, it's all right. Not really my thing, but it reminds me of who was the guy that's. This is very specific, and I feel like no one's going to get this. But so when Colin Kaepernick had a Nike commercial back in the day before he started kneeling, and this guy sang the song over that Nike commercial. So Colin Kaepernick gets off the bus. You know, he's walking up to the stadium.
Barry Manilow?
No, it's Aloe Black. That's the guy. It reminds me of Aloe Black. Yeah. So if anybody's familiar with him, very similar sound to that. Yeah. Anyway, but we got Barrel Dave with Nihilist, Revel in the Flesh. This is an old one, man. Yeah, some old school death metal here. Appreciate it, man. Are we sharing? We're still sharing, right? Yes. Okay.
Again, you should have spoke it and not typed it. You missed your opportunity.
Oh, no, John's talking. I didn't want to talk about
Get cut off.
Is this up to 11? Sounds backgroundy.
All right, guys. Thoughts? What do we think of?
It's Cookie Monster.
Is that his real voice or some kind of a transponder?
I mean, this is 88, so probably
That's pretty
his
heavy.
real voice. Yeah.
Sound backgroundy. Maybe your voice was a whole lot louder when I turned up the volume because it was kind of in the background. But yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
definite metal voice.
In fairness, this is a demo from '88, so not
That
the
makes
highest
sense.
of recording quality. Yeah,
Scam.
but yeah, Jacob loving it. Guy, what do we think?
Since I got to travel in the morning, cheers. Gonna go say goodnight to one other area, and then talk to you tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be home in time to stream.
Where you
and
going?
I probably won't see,
if you don't
and
mind,
I probably won't see any of you there.
Where you going? Where you going?
No, I'll be there.
Going to get my mother's car in Pennsylvania.
And also, what is that
My
bullshit?
sister broke down with it a while ago, and it's finally fixed.
Okay.
So taking this guy and going on a recovery mission.
Well, first off, man, what is this bullshit comment you're just leaving us with? I join you on almost all of your streams.
I know.
You can't just drop that bullshit comment and then leave.
Sure I can.
Anyway, love you, buddy. Have a
Still on the road, and we know it.
All right, where are we at here, request wise? Actually, Mark, you have
Got
not
up.
request, and you were on panel, so you
No, I just got here, and I don't know what's going on. So
we're requesting music, whatever you want, man. Clearly, you saw the variety we've played since you've been here. So,
I'm at a loss. I wasn't thinking about music when I came on.
Okay, we'll give you a few. DJ boys, it's the Mash and Metal All Request Power Hour, folks. Rock out with your cock out. There you go,
Jim. I don't know why you typed it. You could have just said it.
Yeah. Break out your DJ voice, Jim.
No, it's something more like it's the Mash and Metal All Request Power Hour. Rock out with
You
your
want to hear
cock
some screeching? Just play actual like Molly Cruz Live Wire.
Okay, I'm totally good with that.
I'll have some screaming in it.
And that's one of my favorite Motley Crue songs. So yeah,
me too.
Too Fast for Love is a great album. What is it? 6 songs on that thing? It's
Jake's got a request too.
It's rock. Wait, Jake's? I haven't seen his comments.
Heck yeah.
How long ago was that request?
Well, he just put it in there, but again,
Big Mars is a badass.
It's 12:36.
Heck yeah.
Running free, a little bit better than it used to be, 'cause I'm alive.
Rockin' Santa, hell yeah. We need a fellow. Very nice. Hell yeah.
You better set me free, 'cause I'm hot, I'm young, running free, a little bit better than it used to be, 'cause I'm alive.
Okay.
Come on, baby, gotta play with me. Well, I'm your live wire. Yeah. Better lock your doors. I'm on a prowl tonight. Well, be mine tonight.
I'm interested, Jake.
Cowbell.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. All right, calm down, Amazon Music. All right. Yeah, love that
Sure,
song.
Jake.
Great request, Mark.
Good to hear. Pop the Thomas H.
All right. The handy. Jacob's having a handy right now. Very nice.
I was hoping to get a handy today, but I didn't. Just got too scared.
This makes me have to take the blue pill, says Alex. Yeah, that's the right comment for Molly Crue.
I'm not sure if that's good or bad in your regard, Alex.
Both.
All right, I am out.
Anytime I have ever taken the blue pill, it has been a good thing.
Yeah. Jim, cheers, buddy. Good having you as always. Have a great
Always a pleasure.
Work safely. Don't go postal.
Then we need to Alice in Wonderland. It's red
No,
of the blue.
trying not to go postal.
Matrix, red of the blue.
Actually, you know what? Let's see.
Drink all you want.
Cheers, Jim.
I'm going to do one last request, and it's because Jacob's my dude, and he's a Patreon. And then we're going to go backstage because I'm very tired and my back hurts a lot, and words have been very hard tonight because I haven't slept well this whole week. So, final request, Deathlock. Yeah. Let's get to it here. What is the song? It's always Mermaider.
Mermaid.
I bet it is good, Jack.
All right. Of course, Amazon sucking. Did I spell it wrong? I don't think so.
Well, maybe he smelled it wrong. No, spelled it wrong.
Both things, possibly. All right. Is it Metalocalypse? Yeah, I feel like that's the right thing. And yes, it was spelled wrong. But that's all right. We found it anyway. Through trial and perseverance, we made it. Okay, here we go. Last song of the night, folks. Cheers, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. Seems like it's still live. So we're going to hop on backstage.
I'm getting stagged with a cinnamon stick in the glass for no real reason.
Others will seek vengeance on you, and they won't rest until you're dead. They'll have their shield, check, pipe, check, hammer, check, axe, check, subject, check, location, check, desire, check, vengeance, check. Strength of the death can escape. Our cloud drift away like the murders of mermaid. It's so cold, they all know what you've done. You can run, vengeance is the Lord. He also leads below the sea. You can drag to the open sea. Murder like the next of kin. Eat the hearts, drink their blood. Wash your fins in black and mud. Now you swim, try to hide. Ruby glass up from inside. For the ones that be charade. Your life is ended by mermaids.
All right, folks, we're going to get out of here. Have a great weekend, everybody.